How is everyone doing? We are back. Well, welcome to the Roland's Reviews YouTube channel. I am back with Mr. Blackson from the Arena Uncensored. When you get a chance, Blackson, please go ahead and drop your channel link. As you fill up the chat room, please do us one small favor. Hit that little thumb. That is the like button. That will hopefully trigger the YouTube logarithm and let them know we're talking about some pretty important content on this channel, and they'll send more people over to join in the conversation. And I know it's football Sunday, so it's hard to compete against the NFL, but we still wanted to come live. We're always live every Sunday, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we did not want to deviate from that schedule. Mr. Blackson, how are you doing, sir?
How are you doing, Miss Lynn? How you doing? I'm ready for this topic. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to you, Miss Lynn. Thank you once again.
Oh yeah. Okay. No problemos. All right. As you fill up the chat section, if you'd like for me to give you a shout out, say hello, or you can just share an emoji. If you don't, I cannot tell who's here when I do my roll call. Okay, and I'll do that now. Where are we? All right, Tijuana Border Jumper, how are you? Dorian is here as well. CJ Parks, Jermaine, Gloria, Antoine, and there's several other people here. You haven't typed anything, so I am unable to call out your name. Now, send me a comment in the how you doing, James, Isaiah. All right, they're coming in. If you are familiar with this subject matter, if you're familiar with this story, let me know in the comment section. Tsunami 700, how you doing, dear? I was telling Blacks, and we were just talking about it, and there really isn't a lot of coverage about this particular event. If you are familiar with it, let us know. Now, we've been talking about Trump deranged. Antoine, you heard about it. Okay, good. On this channel, we've been talking about Trump deranged liberals, and Trump derangement syndrome is a serious medical condition. And in some cases, it's more serious, like the case we're going to discuss with you today. Oh, Tijuana said he didn't hear about it until I posted the video. Tijuana, share this out on your Facebook page. I was telling Blacks, and we were talking about it. I don't think a lot of people are aware of this. Gloria, it's your first time hearing about this. CJ Parks, that people haven't heard about this, Blackson.
Right.
Wow.
Well, like I said, it's a lot of other, so many. It's so much going on.
Yeah.
Things.
Yep. Okay, Blackson is in and out, I think. Laura, how are you? Laura says that her sister has TDS. Thank you, Ruby. How are you doing, love? Trump deranged syndrome is real. This was a tragedy that did not have to happen. How you doing, Badgerton? I heard about the girl who killed her father. Badgerton, we're going to talk about that as well. That's another instance of Trump derangement syndrome. James didn't hear about it. Okay, glad you're here. We're going to put it up on the screen. And we were just talking, there really aren't videos. All I have to share with you actually is a news article. And I'll go over it and I'll tell you who was involved. We'll do all of that, of course. All right, so I'm going to put this up for you. Short Bus Gang, hi, how are you? Yes, it is a Short Bus. Some of these people have lost their ever-loving minds. CJ Parks, how did this not get reported by Fox News? I don't know, CJ. Like I said, a lot of people, I was just telling Blackson, this is really nowhere so far as the mainstream media is concerned. All you can find are some articles. And so I definitely wanted to go over this with you. This is unreal. This man was so unhinged that he unalived 4 people as well as himself. We have been discussing liberal lunatics for a while, but this guy just went off the deep end all together. And I'm going to give you his name, and this is just so sad. Laura, I heard about those stories. It's heartbreaking. Okay, so Laura has heard about it. Okay. Dorian said, I bet MSNBC loves that. James, what we talking about? James, we're talking about, well, the title says Trump deranged liberal kills his entire family after Trump landslide win. But after I prepared this particular live, I got a notification. There's a young lady who killed her father. So we're going to be talking about that as well. I have just a really short video for you as far as that's concerned. So we've also discussed some of the other leftist lunatics and some of their shenanigans. So let's look at this article, folks. This is out of Minnesota, and I'll share this up under the video. Minnesota man kills wife, his ex-partner, and 2 sons before killing himself. Police say, and his name is Anthony Nephew. He was 46 years old. Shot his wife, his son, and his, I guess it was a girlfriend that he had a child with, from the way the article reads, and their son dead in Duluth, Minnesota on Thursday. So this happened a few days after the election. How you doing? Do something different. We're glad you're here. Yes, hit that like button. Share this out on your various forms of social media, Facebook, Instagram, Truth Social, Rumble, whatever you have. Please share this out so we can get the word out. A lot of people are unaware of these incidences. A Minnesota man shot and killed his wife and son and his ex-partner and their son before killing himself, authorities said on Friday. Duluth police have not determined a motive, but the police chief, Mike Sanawa, said at a news conference that the shooter, named as 46-year-old Anthony Nephew, had a pattern of mental health issues. We've been talking on this show. We definitely need to open up the insane asylums. Again, they are really needed. The killing, I'm going to say the unaliving because I don't want YouTube to shut the video down. The unalivings that unfolded on Thursday were consistent with the type of crime that since the 1980s has been referred to as a family annihilation. Thursday's unalivings were the 25th mass unaliving in the U.S. so far this year, according to the Nonpartisan Gun Violence Archive, which defines a mass unaliving as one in which 4 or more victims are unalived. Show you, I'm having to change the words up so that YouTube won't ding me. Officers were first called to a home just after 2:00 p.m. on Thursday, police said. They found Aaron Abramson, 47, and Jacob Nephew, that's his son, 15, dead from apparent wounds. And I'll show you what killed them, okay? Because I don't want to say too much in this. Where are we? Abramson and Anthony Nephew were previously involved in a relationship. So this was the woman he had. I guess they were boyfriend and girlfriend. They had a child together. Senawa said. Later on Thursday, police identified Anthony Nephew as the suspect and surrounded his home. When they entered, officers found the bodies of him, his 45-year-old wife, Catherine, and their 7-year-old son, Oliver. Police said Anthony Nephew apparently did this to himself, folks. Can you see what I'm doing here? Okay. Duluth, a city of nearly 90,000 residents, is roughly 135 miles north of Minneapolis. There is no centralized database for this kind of crime that could provide insights into characteristics or prevalence, but the overwhelming majority of such cases involve a male killer armed with a gun who unalives himself after unaliving multiple close family members. The steady reoccurrence of mass unalivings in the U.S. have prompted many in the country to call for more substantial federal control, but Congress has been unable to or unwilling to implement such measures. And then they have at the bottom, that's the end of it, but that's it. The unaliving prevention lifeline, and then they have the number here, and then domestic violence. So what are your thoughts, Blackson, did you share this on Facebook, love?
I'm unable to do that right now, Miss Lynn, because I'm driving and the phone is I don't have all the access buttons.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Peace
But
time. Team Hazard. Tell us what you think about it, Blackson.
well, this is obviously TDS. There's different levels of
Yeah.
TDS. And this, I would say, being the worst case of it. And now I'm learning through your show that some lady unalived her father. So
Yeah.
I guess this is something really that the news media don't want to talk about because they have a case of TDS.
They
And
do.
so when people, they don't want to acknowledge it because they're, I mean, you got people like Joy Reid, you
Yeah.
got people like Sunny Host from The View.
Yep.
You got people like Rachel Maddow. She's not as bad as Joy Reid, but she has a very touch case of it. Hillary Clinton, we know she has a very very bad case of TDS.
Yeah.
So if
You're
you
right.
address this, then you will be forced to address the other cases of TDS.
Right. How you doing, Tiffany? Tiffany says, I haven't heard this story anywhere on the internet. Right, Tiffany? Smart Final, how are you? We were just talking about you really, no one is really, there aren't too many people that are aware of this. Tiffany, share this on your Facebook, love, and see if we can bring more people into the conversation. Smart Final. Sean, how are you? Sean's back. All right. The usual crew is coming on in. Everyone who's coming in, hit that like button, share this so we can bring more people into the conversation and get them away from those football games. Okay. And James said, James, what did you say? James said, let's go to the videotape. James, there are really no videotapes on this. And there's a scarcity of news articles about this. So that's why, normally when we talk about something, we normally have a video. There are none. And again, a lot of people aren't even aware that this happened. Tiffany Joyner, TDS is Trump derangement syndrome. Tiffany, how are you? Hit that like button. Yeah, hit that like button for me, everyone who's here. Smart Final, yes, that's exactly what it's called. They are in denial, and I don't mean in Africa. So we've discussed some of these leftist lunatics. How you doing, love? Beverly's here. Love, morals, and integrity. Valerie, all right, they're all coming in. Now, those of you just coming in, type it in the comment section. Were you aware or familiar with this particular incident? Okay, and I'm gonna say hello to some of you who are coming in here now. We don't have any videos, unfortunately. It hasn't really been covered by the mainstream media. Valerie, how are you? We're glad you're here. And Sean said you heard about it once. Love, moral, and integrity said this is her first time hearing. Yeah, this is that we've got. Help me get this story out, folks. People need to know what's going on, and the mainstream media really did not cover this. Sean said he's heard about it once, and I've only had one or two other people that say, yeah, they're familiar with it. So again, we've discussed some of these leftist lunatics and some of their shenanigans, and they're just going just crazy.
Yeah.
Attacking their neighbors. Remember, some of the videos I shared with you, they were attacking people's property. They were destroying people's signs, and we were just like, okay, it's not that serious.
Yeah, but in some cases, the guy got assaulted. He ended up in the hospital.
Yep. The guy who assaulted his neighbor. Yeah, it's not that serious. Kelly Ray, how are you? Kelly Ray said, I saw that weirdo. I think that's two now that I'm aware. Yes, Kelly, they're nuts. James said, let's get the facts first. Give the 7-year-old some respect, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm not sure what you're saying, James. This is why I don't have a Trump flag. Yes, Antoine, there are a lot of people who did the same thing. They supported Trump, but they would not put bumper stickers on their cars or vehicles. They would not put a flag in their yard because you had so many incidences of these leftist lunatics out here, you know, and I think I showed a video to all of you. That woman was trying to take the flag off of that man's truck, and he was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
She's an older lady, but God, come
Yeah.
on, stop! What are you
Yeah.
doing here? Um, Ruby said, but they are the party of good vibes. Yeah, joy, joy, joy. All lies.
Yeah. Joy
Oh,
Reid.
yeah. Joyless. Yes, Sean, MSNB created this paranoid, right, Sean?
Hmm.
Valerie said, smart fine. I wish I could say that. Hit that like button, all of you who are just coming in. So this guy, yeah, James, and he had some mental health issues as well. And then when Trump won, from according to the couple of the articles I read, also it was in the New York Post, and it was, you know, and the Guardian. They said this guy just when he won, he just totally went off the deep end after that. He lost his stuff. And so we don't know from the article said, you know, that I read, they don't know if his wife and his ex-girlfriend voted for Trump. But again, when you have a history of mental illness, sometimes, you know, you can be a little bit unpredictable.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, this happened a few days after the election, Tijuana border jumper. And he's for those of you just coming in, the 46-year-old Anthony Nephew, that's his name. He had a serious case of Trump derangement syndrome on steroids, since he actually went that far. And you know, let's keep it real. Someone just said, if you're watching CNN, MSNBC, and listen to all of that propaganda,
Right. Hitler, Hitler, Hitler.
yes, they were saying, remember, they were like, Trump is Hitler and he's gonna be a dictator. And you know, someone who's not mentally stable, that could send them over the edge.
Yeah, like Mr. Crooks and also the second shooter in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, this event happened a couple of days after the election. CJ Parks, I live in Oklahoma, and nobody would dare walk in my house uninvited. They would have a very bad day, if you know what I mean. CJ Parks, I'm in North Carolina, and I know exactly what you mean. I'm locked and loaded as well. 12 gauge. Okay, so I know exactly what you mean. Yes, I do. Um, do something. I'm in Arizona, and most of them are closed now. Yeah. Valerie, guess we can be grateful he didn't take a lot more people with him. Yes, Valerie, that's what I'm saying. We're sorry
Right.
that, you know, 4 people lost their lives, were unalived, but thank God he didn't go on a rampage. Um, but again, listen to all that left wing propaganda. If you're already mentally unstable, that's enough to drive anyone over the edge. You see. You still driving, Blackson?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was watching Pierce Morgan's show to kind of do some research because he like specializes on TDS, and one of the co-hosts was like, now what had happened. I'm gonna explain this so you guys don't freak out. I mean, I know you guys won't freak out, but you know, Trump and his cabinet, they love to troll. They love to troll. So when Trump won, I think 2 of his cabinet members said, "Okay, yeah, now we're going to implement Project 2025." And one of the hosts freaked out, and everybody started laughing, like, "Yo, they're joking. It's a joke. It's
Yep.
not, you know." But I mean, it's hard to analyze some of these people's mentalities. Like, if you can't even get a joke, then I don't know. It's the mentalities are oof. It's real out here, Miss Lynn.
Yeah, I'm saying every time the Trump says something, they take it at face value. He's not allowed to
Right.
joke like everyone else.
No.
You
Like
know,
they still talking about Trump said he's gonna be a dictator. That was a joke, y'all. That was a joke. But apparently, everybody's not on the same level with satirical humor like that. Like they really think
no, it's
Trump wants.
because it's him. You know, because it's him, they have to go after him because they have no um. Here we go. Okay, yeah, since it's Trump, they have no sense of humor. Everything he says, they take at face value, and it's crazy.
Right.
I mean,
It
they
is
know it's
crazy.
a joke. Just like the Black Jobs situation, they just took it and ran.
Oh
They knew
right.
exactly what he meant. Jobs that Black people had traditionally held, but they took it as something racist.
I bet you it wasn't even a black person that you started with a non-black person. I'm just saying, because like black jobs, who would get offended? I could be wrong, but who would get offended by it? Like black jobs, like come on, man, we can't be that. We can't be that
You have to be
silly,
when you don't have. You're right. You have a candidate who's running and she doesn't have a policy.
right?
That's all you have, and that's from your playbook that you've always used, and it just didn't work this time. Antoine, thank you for the super chat, love. Antoine said, "These people are sick. I joke all the time about it, but we need to address mental health in this country. I support
Yeah,
Trump, but won't display it. Hashtag crazy." Antoine,
yeah,
you're right. I am spamming the comment section with hearts just for you, love. Yeah. And so we're at this point in our country. Hit the like button, folks. Tiffany Fillinger, isn't it funny that the man who wrote Project 2025 endorsed Kamala Harris?
right. Nobody
Right.
talks about that. Nobody talks about that.
And they're talking about how racist. Now, all these leftist lunatics were talking about how racist that the Project 2025 is. But the writer of it supported her. I said on this show several times, if you vote for Kamala, you may as well vote for the KKK. Who remembers me saying that? Type it in the comment
I'll,
section.
I'll take it even a step further for Miss Lynn and Tiffany. The people who are on Project 2024 are more aligned with Liz Cheney. Like, why when I say Liz Cheney, it goes right over the left head? Like, that's Liz Cheney is a real woman. Dick Cheney's a real man. And they endorse Kamala Harris, but they don't want to. I guess they want to be intellectually dishonest because when you address Dick Cheney and Liz Cheney, then you have to address the military-industrial complex, and then you got to address the prolonged 10 years that Biden, which I'm sure Trump is going to dismantle that, 10 years of obligated help for Ukraine. No, that war's lost. That war's done. MAGA saying no, bring that money back home. So
Yep.
yeah, these people, yeah, like Project 2025 is aligned with endless wars. They're aligned with the military industrial complex, and they are aligned with Kamala Harris. Like, dang, people, come on now.
Thanks. Oh my God. You can't make this stuff up.
You can't,
Oh,
Miss Lynn.
yeah. And so I think it was who was it? Was it Laurie? Kelly? Kelly, you said that you were talking about the young lady who went off the deep end and unalived her father, and I told you that was next. So I did find a video for that. Um, Trump's victory sent her over the edge. And the party of diversity, equity, and inclusion. They're the ones who's losing their stuff. Kelly, this is the case that you were talking about. How you doing, Prosperity? Um, Here we go. Antoine mentally challenged. Okay. All right, let me play this. This is who Kelly was referencing. So let me play this.
As a consequence of Donald Trump's recent victory, a 33-year-old woman from Seattle named Corey Burke flew into a fit of rage, strangling, stabbing, and ultimately killing her own father, a 67-year-old man named Timothy Burke. Rest in peace. The police report suggests that Corey, who worked for the aerospace company Blue Origin, entered a blind rage when Donald Trump won the election, deciding to kill her own Trump-voting father. Police were allegedly called when the neighbors saw Corey, covered in blood, smashing the windows of her own house in a psychotic fit.
Yeah.
The police report also notes that Timothy Burke was mostly homebound due to several health issues and that his daughter Corey was effectively his caretaker, which makes this entire situation even more tragic. Now, beyond psychotically killing your own father because he voted for Donald Trump, what makes this situation incredibly strange is that Corey, according to the media, is a, quote, power lesbian, which means that she's a wealthy, influential, and connected lesbian in the Seattle area lesbian community. That being said, Corey is married to a famous male-to-female transgender author named Samantha Leigh Allen, who is known for writing about various LGBTQ issues. Samantha is perhaps best known for their blog and their book called Real Queer America: LGBT Stories from Red States, which documents the struggles of gay and trans people living in conservative areas of the United States of America. Very interesting. It seems like one struggle of being a conservative person in a more progressive area like Seattle is having your psychotic daughter stab you to death. Now, allegedly, the police are investigating whether or not Samantha had prior knowledge of the murder or acted as some sort of accomplice. Only time will tell. The police report goes on to mention that Corey, after confessing to the murder, said that killing her own father and smashing all of the windows of her house were acts of liberation in defiance of the patriarchy. Try to make sense of that. Now, the reason why this story is worth talking about, beyond showing respect to Timothy Burke, rest in peace once again, is to highlight the real-world impact of characterizing Donald Trump and all of his supporters as evil, violent, fascistic threats to democracy. You see, it's this type of rhetoric that drives people that are already mentally ill and insane and psychotic, as is clearly the case with Corey Burke for a multitude of reasons, to carry out evil, violent crimes like this, like killing your own father. So now Corey has been charged with first-degree murder with a looming court date on the horizon and is being held in prison on a $2 million bail, which is, in my opinion, nowhere near enough. In fact, I don't even think that bail should be an option in a scenario like this. So let's all pray that Timothy's murderer, his own deranged daughter, is met with justice. But we're going to wrap the video up here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, especially in times like this, stay safe.
Wow. Dang,
Yeah.
Miss Lynn, that is intense. Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
The party of diversity, equity, and inclusion. So I'm seeing several questions in the comment section. So everyone's just as confused as I am. Yeah, make it make sense. Sean says, Sean, you behave. So now you're unaliving people.
Yeah.
And well, she's in jail, but you're doing too much. It's not that serious. Yeah. So this is what's going on here, folks.
But
go
Miss
ahead.
Lynn, indoctrination is serious. The indoctrination, like you said, when you look back at, we old school. When you talk about Jim Jones, when you talk about David Koresh, when you talk about Charlie Manson, when you talk about, I don't know, just pick a psychotic cult, the highest. I don't know. I mean, the highest. That's a fictional character, but what I'm saying is that these people are real, and when
They're
you
nuts.
have a cult, they're nuts, right? They're nuts, and so now we have the newest, most powerful cult, Kamalaism, the code of Kamala, and they are going nuts because, again, I've heard that trigger word too, patriarchy. We got to fight the patriarchy, and I'm like, oh, y'all serious with this? Come on now.
Yeah, I can't. This is too much to unpack and digest. James says, I think I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. Oh, but I think they would take me seriously. James, you're welcome here, James. Everyone's welcome. James Vincent, these are demons. Let's call them what they are. Yeah, there was a lot going on. That was a 3-minute video, but there was a lot going on.
There's a lot going on with that. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot going on with that story. So I don't know why these stories aren't they're not in the news cycle the way they should be. That's why I'm asking you, and if you will, Blackson, if you could share it later whenever you're stable.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yes, absolutely. Well, it doesn't go along with their narrative. First of all, TDS goes far away from their narrative. Because that puts a mirror in front of their face, because they're the ones who are propagating this. Again, they just like, and it doesn't surprise me they're trying to bury these two stories. I mean, hell, they tried to bury the assassination attempt against Trump.
Yep.
Come on now. That is. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said, let me be clear. Pun intended. If the shoe were on the other foot, it would have been plastered everywhere. If these were MAGA folks, committing these atrocities. It wouldn't be buried. It'd be on the front page. It'd be on all the in the news cycle, and we know it. Someone tell me I'm wrong. I'll check. I'm reading the comment section now. Love, morals, and integrity. The devil's a liar. Ignorance won't help you get into heaven. Facts. Valerie, FBI could have arrested David Koresh when he went on his morning runs to town. They didn't need to kill so many. Yeah, Valerie. Yeah, I remember the Branch Davidians. I was watching the TV when that whole place burned down. Thank you, James. Very enlightening. Yeah. So, yes, folks, what do you think? Google is fast. And that's, like I said, I wanted to have more content for you, but there's just not a lot on these, especially the first case with multiple people being unalived. You would think that, you could find a lot of information on it, but I shared with you all that I could find. Peacetime, right on blacks, and MSN will never report on stories that make the woke look bad. No. Renard, Satan always seeks out the weakest and most unstable people. Many of them are into witchcraft and sorcery. Okay, Renard, that's a good point. At this point, CNN and MSDNC is just trying to stay on the air and keep the light on. Yes, Ruby. Ruby, did you watch my video? CNN's laying off all these people. MSNBC viewership down, 50% plus? They're up for sale. All these years, they've been telling the American people nothing but lies, lies, lies. Yeah. Thompson twins, 1982, 83. And it finally came back to bite them in the butt. All of these years, their lies. We've been saying on this channel that we knew that Trump was not behind and that she wasn't, far ahead of him. But no, they kept spewing lies, putting up those fake polls, making all these people think that she actually had a chance. Everyone here on this channel knew that she did not. I spoke to someone recently, and they're still in shock that she did not win. And I just frankly said, look, we knew all along she wasn't going to win. And we have receipts. But Kelly, I think she's not only going to Hades, but she gave away everything she had over a change in president. What an idiot. Right. You just gave up your livelihood. You just lost everything because of who the president is. How dumb do you have to be? Badgerton, MSNB, hee-haw, as Larry Elder would put it. Facts. Tiffany, that lady that unalived her father, was married to a transgender who wrote a book on transgender, but she was living with her father for some reason. Tiffany, yeah, that story had a lot going on. It really did. Teresa, shared on Facebook. Thank you so much, love. Yeah. Anyone else in here who has Facebook, please share this stream out. As you see, a lot of people are unaware of this story. Peacetime said goodbye to joyless weave. Yes, if we never hear from Joyless again, I will be okay with that. And Rabbit Mad Cow. I love Peacetime. You missed your calling. I love the names, dear. Oh my God. James Blackson, James Blackson's he was driving. Do something different. Already got too many notifications and I'm on Facebook, but never go on there. Do something different. I'm like you. I don't get to go on there a lot because I'm always working. And when you get home from work, you're too tired to go on Facebook. CJ Park said Blackson's driving his living room. Bye-bye to The View is what? Sean, I've never looked at The View. So if it's canceled, kudos. Hey, goodbye, good riddance. I could care less. I never looked at that show. And when Barbara Walters started that show, that it still had class and dignity. I know she has definitely rolled over in her grave since she left, and look at what that show has become. Pinky, how are you doing, love? Teresa, we could only hope and pray that that would happen. Their leftist propaganda led that crazy person to do what he did. Okay. Go ahead and share it now for me, Blackson, please, sir.
Tenfold, I'm on it.
I have to remind Blackson's 75 years old. I don't want him to forget.
That's right, Miss Lynn. That's right. Oh, shoot.
On Blackson. Tijuana Border Jumper. Thank you for the super chat, love. Miss Rowland, you're always on top of it and can make me smile. Thank you, Tijuana. I am spamming the comment section with hearts just for you. Yes, peacetime, sleepy day. Parks need to be on time. Out. Blackson is driving his living room. Yeah, peace. Get him peacetime.
I like that. Drive my living room.
Yeah. CJ said, looks young for 75.
Thank you. Gracias.
Yeah, gracias. Joyless. Yeah, we have a new name for Joyless. Who was it that named Peacetime called her Joyless Weave?
Oh, dang. I like that. I like that. Ooh, you got to patent that name.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that. That's the best.
You got to patent that one because, people steal names quick on the internet.
Oh, yes, they will. Yep. Do something different, said, I miss Elizabeth Hasselbeck. Yes, the Peacetime said the View is ground zero for TDS. They've lost their ever-loving minds. They really have.
Yeah, they have.
And Blackson, I just explained to everyone, normally we have 2 or 3 videos, and there's not, I share it with you all I could gather. There's not a lot to share.
Well, Miss Lynn, again, you got to understand these people can be held liable now that Trump has the DOJ. Do you understand how serious this is? They could be held liable and they can be sued. Because, again, if you go out here talking about Trump is Hitler, Trump is a fascist, Trump is taking away women's rights, he's going to do away with unaliving of kids, of baby removal, and these people believe that, and you find out that TDS is their motivation for pew-pewing people, they can be held liable, Miss Lynn. You got to look at this from a liable point of view. Damn, we could be held liable for that because when you go at the core of this mental illness, it traces back to the mainstream media.
And James, Sean said Whoopi's about to get sued. Yeah, Sean, I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
So those witches on there just sit back and just say anything. Yeah, they better watch it. And this is very serious business, right, James? CJ Parks, can you believe what Whoopi did to that bakery that's been in business for over 140 years? Yes, CJ.
Yeah.
She needs to get her life together. She really does.
Yeah, yes. But she's a narcissist, just like the rest of them on The View. They're all narcissistic, and they think, Judge Joe Brown. Y'all know I love some Judge Joe Brown, right?
I love Judge Joe.
But Judge Joe Brown says something very interesting, and I'll have to share that link with you, Miss Lynn. Judge Joe Brown said there is an old school referendum called the Roman something. The Roman, I forgot what he said. But he said basically the people have spoken. So when you have a large number of people saying Trump didn't do that, that overrides any court decisions, that overrides anything, because the people have spoken. That referendum is very important, and people are just disregarding that. They're disregarding the 80 plus million people that voted for Donald Trump?
I don't think so.
Okay, If I'm saying the wrong number, y'all please correct me, but I'm just going to put the number out there. Let's say 80 million people voted for Trump, and they are totally disregarding that. But then they say, oh, this is the party of democracy. But we've already seen that because they backstabbed Joe and they appointed Kamala Harris. And they're trying to kick out Sotomayor. You did show that yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's like what these people have lost. But this, like I said, this show is the highest tier of TDS. This right here is the highest tier. Mm-hmm. But if you trace it back, they're liable, Miss Lynn. Yes, so no, I wouldn't be showing this either. You think I'm going to show something that's going to incriminate me, that could get me sued? that could possibly have to go to court one day. And you mean I'm not going to show nothing that's going to show that I'm in the wrong, that I'm the cause of this. The media is the cause of this, Ms. Lynn. They are the cause. So no, they're not going to show this.
Yep.
And they don't even want to acknowledge it because they know.
I tell you what, if it had the shoe been on the other foot, they would have. If
Absolutely.
If MAGA individuals had been involved, they would have.
Well, look at J6. They want to, J6. Like, really, y'all? Like, President Trump got like an ear miss, and they tried to bury that story. I'm like, wow, didn't even apologize.
And said that was it. I mean, they just, whew.
I was already done with the media, Miss Lynn, but when Trump got on there with Kamala Harris and those people at ABC refused to acknowledge it, Trump had to say, oh yeah, by the way, a bullet went by my ear and they didn't have nothing to say, like it never happened. Were they gonna fact check that too? Oh, Mr. Trump, we did a fact check. We found that didn't happen. Like, yo, it's like it was like he was ready to fact check him on that almost, but he said, damn, I can't, because then I'll acknowledge that.
But remember, it was a skit. Remember, it never happened. Remember, they told that lie for a while.
And again, Miss Lynn, that's TDS, because TDS, you will disregard Mr. Crooks, who got his jaw, removed, and the other, not only Crooks, but the firefighters. So they just volunteered this whole hoax thing. They just gave up their lives for what they call it, a hoax, or the staging or stage shooting.
That's all it was.
Come on, man. And they disrespect. Now, I don't care about Mr. Crooks, but I do care about the firefighter and his family. They are totally disrespectful, but they have no regard, no respect. All I can say, Democrats, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. And Ruby has, let me say what Ruby said. Big Shame James, you know who that is, Letitia, Big T, and Fannie Pat Willis are not going to let it go until they get locked up or kicked out of office. That's what I said, Ruby. You need to humble yourself, like Eric Adams is doing. And these Democrats, I've already told you, those of you new to the show, these people who have been crashing out for the Democrats, I've said it and I've shared the meme with you several times. The Democrats are not going to be there for you. So you need to, humble yourself and see what type, what you can get worked out with Trump. They won't do that.
Ruby, you can
You
tell.
You see what Homer's doing.
Right.
They're going to leave you hanging by your set. They're fading away into the hedges. So stop, Ruby. You're absolutely right.
Right.
We're talking about that. Stop it. He's in office now. What are you doing?
Well, again, I want to comment on what Ruby just said about Big Tish and Fannie Pack. Their behavior is totally robotic. They need somebody. Check this out, Ruby. They need somebody to tell them to stand down on their side. Nobody has done that yet. I don't know if because like you got the picture of Homer, they don't want nothing to do with this. So now they're on autopilot. They don't have nobody to tell them, yo, stand down. Jack Smith had enough sense.
Yeah.
Jack Smith had enough sense. Like he has his own brain. He's like, you know what? I'm retiring. You know what? This is just silly. I'm out. Let me get out of here before before goddamn Matt Gates come after me.
The proverbial writing on the wall. But these Big Tish, Big T, and Fannie Pack, they stuck on stupid. So you get what you get. I don't want to hear racism, and I don't want to hear you just stupid.
But that goes with the same with these celebrities. Why is it that Steve Harvey is the only one that caught out when P. Diddy got arrested?
You know why?
Why is Oprah Winfrey the only one that caught out when Trump won the election?
You know why?
But so they have sense. Only Steve Harvey and Oprah Winfrey got sense. Is that what you're saying, Miss Land? They're the only one that have sense enough to say, okay, it's time for me to go.
Yeah.
Jack Smith. He's like, it's time. Yo, Jack Smith resigned. He's doing everything he needs to do so he can get the heck up out of Dodge. Excuse me for cursing,
Right.
Miss Lynn. Good Lord.
Right. Tijuana Border Jumper, thank you for the super chat, love. I am spamming the comment section with hearts just for you, dear. Tijuana Border Jumper says, there's no way Skamala got that many legal votes. Absolutely no way. During the 2020 elections, we math checked and they couldn't do it 2 times. Tijuana, remember, and Tijuana, I think you were here. Were you here when I did the video on the legal Chinese national that voted?
Oh, yeah. I feel
And
sorry for that guy.
they did not catch him. He went back to ask for his ballot back that he had already cast. So they did not know he voted illegally. He filled out the application and he lied. And the sad part is, in Michigan, this happened in Michigan.
Yep.
If you want me to, Tijuana Border Jumper, I'll drop that link for you so you can, you remember? Okay. So once the vote, whether it's legal or illegal in Michigan, once that vote is cast, it can't be rescinded. Now, we've already talked on this show. We know it can be, but they said it can't. So we're like, okay, whatever.
Right. Ruby said Cam only won in states without voter ID. Facts.
And so what does that tell you? We know what's going on here. We know what's at play. We're not stupid. Peacetime said, "Oh my God, it's Jabba the Hutt." Oh, I just wanted to share this with you.
Can I say something to Peacetime real quick before you play the video?
Go ahead. This is short, but go ahead.
This woman right here is an example of TDS. I'm sure this woman right here is going to talk about going on cookie strike. Like, nobody wants your cookies. I'm sure. But if you think somebody wants your cookies, then yes, that might be a sign of TDS. Go ahead, Miss Lynn. I'm just.
Oh my God. I can't with you. I cannot. Oh my. Yeah.
This is with these women talking about they going on cookie strike. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I know you were talking trash about Whitney. Not Whitney. Whoopi.
Whoopi, right.
Like, no, Whoopi, you're played out, sweetie. No one.
Yeah, but at least Whoopi got money. I'm sorry, Miss Lynn. I'm sorry.
Money's not everything.
It's not everything, but god dang. I mean, come on. You got the, you know what? Let me stop before I get myself in trouble. All right, go ahead.
You behave.
I'm just trying to understand this TDS.
Behave. So how you doing, Greg? Oh my God. Peacetime, you're awful, but I love it. All right, listen to her. She's got some TDS going on too. Listen to this. CJ Park said that woman in that video did say she was going to eat ice cream. Let's see what she's talking about. I can't with you all. I love it.
Let you all know that if you need to talk, I will be available to talk. If you want to talk to other family members or anything, have a bottle of wine, an entire bottle of wine. It's okay. Having ice cream. Just talk to someone. Get out your coping skills, anything like that. If you want to not talk to friends or family, there is also, if you need, the crisis number, which is 988. Everyone is struggling, and I hope that somehow, eventually, we can all, I don't know what to say, right, but I can't really say to get better because it's going to be hard. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. We all failed you.
All right, so.
No, you failed yourself with that diet. That's who you failed with. No, I'm sorry. You know what? Let me stop. I'm being bad.
Yeah, she looked like she was just like, okay, my life is over.
Yo, I didn't realize James did a double doozy in the chat. He did a double doozy.
James has been awfully naughty lately.
He has, man. First of all, he made a good point. He said Nabisco will go bankrupt without her. I was talking about the cookie strike. That's one level. And James, you're right. And then James was like, oh, Cookie is gotcha, black sons.
Oh my God. All right, you behave, Blackson. You brought me in with James.
Hey, blame it on James. It's James' fault. It's your fault, James.
Oh, okay. We won't blame it on James.
Yeah, I'm blaming it on James.
Peacetime said, I rebuked that demon. Midnight says she failed.
Ruby said, eat a vegetable, please. She don't even know what a vegetable is, Ruby.
Oh my God.
unless it's vegetable flavored Jello.
Ruby said Grimace from McDonald's. James, I'm doing my best. James, I'm done with you. You're hilarious. Not the Grimace. Oh my God. Antoine, you're right. All these people complaining will be doing better in 4 years than they are right now. Stop complaining. We survived 4 years of Biden. Facts. Oh my God.
Smart and Final said nobody wants her cookie. A lot of these Trump derangement syndromes, nobody wants their cookie. Women with sense do not. You know what? Let me stop. God damn, y'all. Oh my God.
You behave.
I'm trying this, Lynn. I'm just trying. This TDS is real. We need a cure. Lord, save us. We need a cure for TDS.
You behave, sir. CJ Park said baby Huey's mother.
Oh my God. We have been playing.
We dealt with 4 years of Bidenomics, so you deal with this. We dealt with that. Oh, do something says she ate the Grimace. This chat, they're off the chain. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I cannot. I can't.
I need some water. Where's my water?
Yeah.
Where's my water? Oh gosh.
Yeah, you need some water there. Yeah, get a Peacetime said it's all Blackson's fault. Yeah, they need to calm down. It's not. We dealt with 4 years of Bidenomics, so relax. You deal with what the good things that are coming your way. We had to deal with all the negativity. Badgerton, did you see the TikTok with the woman who threatened the husband by sleeping with all his friends because he voted for Trump? It's hilarious, right? These women are yeah. And they're doing all these things, and they're destroying. They're purposefully trying to blow up and destroy their own marriages. Now, if that's not demonic, who created marriage? I'm just saying. Damn. So if you're not with God, you're on the other side. They're just crashing out all the way. CJ, she's why there hasn't been a new Godzilla movie. She ate him. CJ.
Good Lord. Oh, damn, CJ.
CJ.
Damn.
Woo. Oh, man. Woo.
James said, yeah, but all her friends said no. Oh, damn.
Midnight said a lot of people voted for Trump to get rid of these nuts. Yeah, the nut jobs is for real. Alley Cat's here. Alley, where have you been, love? Snoozing. All right, Alley.
Cat.
Alley Cat's here. Yeah. So I got to send her little kitty emojis. So that's pretty much all. Like I said, I wish I had more content on this subject matter. So Alley Cat, if you're familiar with this, we're pretty much done. We're going to get out of here in a few minutes. But a lot of people are not familiar with it. So I just wanted to get the word out. James said, Allie, you missed so much. Yes, Allie, they've been naughty. James and Blackson have been awfully, awfully naughty.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Park said this feels like a comedy show. As sometimes when Blackson and I are talking, I always tell him everyone's going through something different in their life. So yeah, we like to be informative and disseminate information. We also like to make you laugh. Sometimes a laugh can take your mind, off of the serious issues that you may be dealing with. And so, hey, we try to do a little bit of both.
But these TDA patients, the joke write themselves, though. It's not even even trying. Like, who gets on the internet, starts boohooing, talking about they not giving up the cookies and no, you voted for Trump. Like, the jokes write themselves. I'm not even trying to damn be a comedian today. No, I'm not. I'm just stating the obvious. You know?
Yeah, and it's like I said, for the women, particularly the ones who are married, right, Sean, you're blowing up and you're trying to destroy your own marriage over the again, the cult, the vote blue no matter who cult. You know, so you can't make this stuff up, folks. And it's really sad that you would go to that extreme. But again, when you are in a cult, that's what you do. I just don't know, you know, what else to say about that. You're going to destroy your marriage for the Democrat Party? Tijuana Border Jumper said, laughter is healing. Another reason I love this show. Oh, Tijuana Border Jumper. I just sent you some more hearts, love. Ruby said, that is like saying I won't give you fruitcake. Don't nobody want it. Right, Ruby? I don't need that crap. No.
Right. Good point, Ruby.
No one wants that crap. Oh, let me share this with you. Okay, since you guys are laughing, and okay, let me share something else with you, because Whoopi, she was part of that group. She's cutting her boy. She's not married, but I guess she has a boyfriend. Let me share this with you, since you want to laugh. She
has a boyfriend?
I guess. I don't know.
Or do they have paid boy toys? There's a difference, Miss Lynn.
Probably paid boy toys.
Let
me share this with you. How you doing, MC? Oh, I will sing some more Fleetwood Mac. You know I love Fleetwood Mac. Can everyone see this? And you see what my response was. I just typed, I'm dead.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
I tell you, these jokes write themselves.
Whoopi Goldberg said she's joining the strike after Kamala's landslide election loss. And look at this. Not a single man was affected by this news. Woo! Oh my God. Oh boy. Did you guys like that one? Who cares? And looking for someone younger anyway, Whoopi, get over yourself. All right. So I hope that made you laugh as well. Blackson, I'm not familiar. CJ Parks, I've noticed that more and more comedians are starting to finally come back out of that woke shell. Yeah. CJ said Whoopi's a woman.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shots fired. Whoopi usually has good looking men and has been. Yeah, I know she has been. I remember when she dated Ted Danson back years and years ago. Okay, Sean. Sean's dropping it like it's hot today. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Oh boy. This chat is off the chain.
It is.
I love it. Okay, so I'll stop sharing that. So that's pretty much what we had for you today. Well, how you doing, Jeffrey? Yes, do something. She definitely, yeah, she gets on them. I love her posts. I really do. Miss Sean, I think that's her name. CJ Parks, yes, I'll order you some rose-colored glasses so you'll straighten up your behavior. I love it. Peacetime said the left are the memes. Facts. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this content. We're going to get out of here. Oh, we got to 90 likes fast today. Can I get 10 more likes? Joey, how are you doing, love? Oh, my God. If you're just coming in and you're not familiar with this, you're really not going to find a lot on the internet. So you may want to go back. I searched. There's not a lot. All I had was I found it's in New York Post, and then it's also in The Guardian, which is what I shared. So not a lot of info on this subject matter. And so share this out on your various forms of social media. Oh, 7. Can I get 7 more likes? Just 7 more, and I'll get out of your hair until later. Let me see. And I think Badgerton was wanting me to sing some more Fleetwood Mac, which I can do all day long. Time casts a spell on you, so you won't forget me. That's one of my favorite songs. I know I could have loved you, but you would not let me. Oh my goodness. Am I missing some messages? I'll follow you down till the sound of my voice will haunt you. That's Silver Spring. That's one of their greatest hits. To me, it didn't get enough love, but hey. Selah, Silver Springs. Yes, love. That's top 3 for me with Fleetwood Mac. I love all their music, though. Bowen Birds. The day is going great. Selah. Share this on your social media pages, love. Joy says, all women are beautiful, but who wants to be with these crazy dames? No, that's what I'm saying. Joy, they're breaking up their relationships. They're breaking up their marriages. You see, they're shaving their heads in protest. That's not affecting Trump. Alley Cat's being bad again. Oh, James said, when is Blackson going to start singing background? Woo!
My voice too raspy, y'all. I'm way too raspy for that.
Raspy voice. You can do Kim Carnes. She's got Betty Davis. She has a raspy voice. Let me say, man, you can be Rod Stewart. You're in my heart. You're in my soul. Be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover. You're my best friend. You're in my soul. I have Rod Stewart's greatest hits too. Don't get me started. Woo! Love some Rod Stewart. Woo!
Right.
CJ Parks, I love Stevie Nicks. Stand back in the middle of my room. Oh yeah, I love Stevie Nicks. I love her. When she went single, when she made those songs with Tom Petty. Lovers forever, face to face. Oh my God, Leather and Lace. Woo! I'll be on here all night talking about my love for Stevie Nicks and Tom Petty. Barry Manilow, yes. Coca Cabana. I love Barry Manilow and Neil Diamond as well. I know, Sean. Tom Petty, I know. Yes, do something. Yes. Don Henley. Yes, I love him. James Wayne. Okay, yeah. Belladonna. Yes, CJ Parks. Also, since we're gonna get out of here, since we're pretty much done, but I was watching a video earlier. Randy Crawford. Yes, I love her too. Yes, Leather and Lace. That's right. You're right. Stop dragging my heart around. Sean, Led Zeppelin. My favorite is I never did like Stairway to Heaven, but for Led Zeppelin, I think my favorite had to be what should I say? Oh my God, there's so many. Black Dog, I love. It's too many to name. Joni Mitchell, I love. Yes. Also, I was watching a video earlier, and I'll probably upload a video. I'll set a premiere for in the morning. And the Democrats, I was watching Roland Butt Cheeks Martin today.
Oh, what's he talking about?
Well, there's him, and I was watching some other people talking about why the Democrats lost. Yeah, Dire Maker, Selah, I love that. Oh, yes. And one thing that they were talking about, one of the videos I was watching, was they were talking about why she was losing the black vote, and they're so off. I mean, they're off kilter.
They're way off. They're gonna, man. They so sad. That's sad.
Peacetime. I will do a video on Super Mayor Tiffany Henry. Yes. And so a song came on today on my playlist, and I said I'll sing this to the chat. From 1977, Teddy Pendergrass, as they're still, these Democratic pundits are still trying to figure out why they're losing the black vote more and more. This song, if you know the song, type it in the comments section by Teddy Pendergrass. I don't love you anymore. It's just that simple. No, 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 not like before. Such a shame, a dirty shame. Yeah, we can work it out. No, not this time. We can't be together. We can only be friends. Oh man, I love that song. That's what's happening with the Democratic Party. And I'm glad as Blackson and I talk, but they're still talking about why they're walking away. They're not talking about why. Well, they are, but it's they're still wrong. They're leaving kitchen table issues, migrants. The referendum that the American people just gave you're stuck on stupid. You still can't get it.
But what's so crazy about this, Miss Lynn, is when you got people like Bernie Sanders, people like well, Bernie Sanders is one example. When they actually address why they lost, they jump all over them. They jump all over any. Yeah, they don't want to hear it. But I know in fact, Roland Martin jumped on Bernie Sanders, and I'm like, yo, but he's telling y'all why y'all lost, and they don't want to hear it. So yeah, Democrats keep
doing
what
you're doing. I think you said that before we came online. And so I'm just saying, folks, we love it. I'm probably going to upload a video. I'll probably be premiering in the morning. I'm starting to do that more. Kashmir is probably my favorite Led Zeppelin song. Because I listen to that in my classroom, and you know how long that is. Oh my God. Oh, let the sun beat down upon my face and stars fill my dreams. I'm a traveler of both time and space to be where I have been. Oh, don't get me singing Kashmir. That's my favorite Led Zeppelin song. So we're going to get out of here. Chicago, Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. I have the greatest hits of Chicago. Immigrant song, Selah. Yes, I love it. Do something. Yes, I have that. I still have that cassette with TP and Stephanie Mills. Yeah, I love them. Where are we? Badgerton, Immigrant song. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. All right, so we're gonna let you go. I enjoyed this. But hey, folks, we hit 100 likes. Thank you so much. Check out my premiere. I'm starting to premiere songs and in the mornings, like 7, 8, or 9 o'clock. Joey, yes, makes me smile by Chicago. And my song by Chicago I should be singing is Does Anyone Really Know What Time It Is? And one of my favorite Chicago songs is what is it? It came out in the 80s. In the 70s. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, boy, baby, please don't go. All right. Yes. All right. Makes me smile. Oh, man. Okay, now you guys are going to have me listen to my playlist when I get off from here. Okay. Yes, I have Chicago on my Apple playlist. Peter Cetera. Yeah, he's good. Jeffrey, run. Yes. Yes, Sean. I could be on here forever. I told you I am a music connoisseur. All right. Parting shots, Blackson, and we're going to get out of here.
Yeah, y'all just stay tuned. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to you, Miss Lynn. Y'all, like I said, continue to like and share this video. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, again, folks, please check. Again, I'm starting to upload premieres. So it'll be at either 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'll probably do 8 because then I could at least respond. I won't have my first class won't be in there until 9 o'clock. So if I do it at 8 and I can actually type and respond to you in the live chat. Dave Clark 5, I like them too. Do something different. Yes, James, we try to end with laughter. Again, laughter is good for the soul. Everyone have a blessed evening. Please check out my premiere. Did you drop your channel link, Blackson?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Sean, I like the rain song. And don't forget Wings with Paul McCartney. Don't say it. Don't say it. Say anything, but don't say good night tonight, which I hate to say good night to you. But again, stop by and watch my premiere in the morning, and I'll be there to say hello. I'll probably premiere at about 8 o'clock. Yes, I like Hill Street Blues. Selah. Much love to you as well, dear. I enjoyed each of you. Be safe, and I'll look for you in the premiere in the morning. Blackson and I will be live. Pink Floyd, I'm Comfortably Numb, baby, all day long. One of the best songs ever written. Comfortably Numb, I love it. And wish you were here. Bye, everyone. You know where we're going, straight to the chat. Look for us to be live in the next 2 to 3 days, depending on what's going on. And yeah, we enjoyed you. We love you. Be safe. I'm coming to talk to you in the chat section right now.